Along with that, Trump warned of big tariffs up to 100% on countries still buying Russian oil, gas, and fuel. He pointed directly at China, India, and Brazil, which together buy around 80% of Russia's oil exports. But now everything has changed. On July 28th, standing next to UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, Trump said he's tired of waiting. He cut the deadline down to just 10 or 12 days. Starting that same day, Russia has until August 7th to 9th to respond. If not, Trump says he's ready to move forward with secondary sanctions or punishing tariffs on buyers of Russian energy. It's a bold move, but not the first time he's made one. Trump has a long and complex history with Vladimir Putin. Before becoming president, he often praised Putin, calling him a strong leader and even a genius. During his second campaign, Trump promised to end the war in Ukraine in just one day. But since taking office again in January 2025, reality has been very different. This is not the first time Trump has given Putin a deadline. In May 2025, he warned Russia to start peace talks within 2 weeks. Nothing happened. In February and March, he did the same. More deadlines, but no results. The US took no real action. These comments were a sharp contrast to his early stance when he blamed Ukraine for starting the war. Trump's new deadline could change how the US deals with the war in Ukraine. By talking about tariffs and secondary sanctions, the goal seems to be cutting the money that helps Russia keep its military going without using force. Instead of direct action, the US may try to pressure countries that buy Russian oil and gas. If some of them reduce trade, it could slowly affect Russia's economy. But this depends a lot on how those countries, like China, India, and Brazil, react. They may see this as unfair pressure or something they can ignore. Trump also stood next to the UK Prime Minister when making this statement. That could mean he's trying to show a united front with allies after a long period of unclear US actions. Inside the US, this move may help Trump respond to critics who say he's been too soft on Russia. Whether or not the plan works, it shows that the US still wants to influence what happens without starting a new conflict. But this new plan also brings serious risks. If the US moves forward with sanctions or tariffs on countries trading with Russia, it could create new tensions. China, India, and Brazil may see this not as a peace strategy, but as interference in their economic choices. Such pressure could damage diplomatic relations and shift global alliances. China might respond by deepening its trade with Russia or increasing criticism of US policies. India could argue that access to affordable energy is vital for its development. There's also the risk that nothing will happen after the deadline, just like before. If Trump doesn't act, other countries may stop taking these threats seriously, which could weaken Washington's influence. And even if sanctions are applied, they may cause broader problems, such as market instability or rising costs that affect people in many countries, not just those directly involved. So will this time be different? Will President Trump finally take real action after so many missed deadlines? There are signs that something has changed, but the risks and past failures still raise doubts. If Trump decides to move forward, it could mark a turning point in how the US uses economic pressure in global conflicts. And this strategy is just one part of a much bigger plan. The US is also investing heavily in becoming the world's top drone power, changing the future of warfare and surveillance. If you want to understand how that will shape global security, don't miss our next video. If you found this analysis helpful, please like the video and subscribe for more updates on global tensions.